name's Bottletophornet, and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft. We are up at our AFK airship because I needed to get myself a little bit more gunpowder. Because in this episode, we need a lot of TNT. Like a lot of TNT. So, okay, that's good. Nice. I had gotten fairly far down into this chest, and so filling up to that point is really good. The reason we need a decent amount of TNT is because, as you can see, my inventory is filled with endstone from being out in the end. Now, quickly, before we go over and have a look at that, I will just show you guys what we did on a live stream, which was decorate the inside of this bit and move a lava farm into the middle here. So now we have a lava farm where we can get a decent little supply, and we also have these little walkways going up around the outside so that we can trade with these villagers when we want to. And we should see, yeah, there we go. Beautiful. The farm is still working. Also, that platform was added after the end of the last episode, just to give us a little bit more spawning space for our slimes. And I actually did an exact 1 hour test, and this is what we managed to get out of it. So just shy of 700 iron and a little bit over 100 slime balls. So not bad. Plus, yeah, it's been working away while we've been doing live streams and bits and pieces. So we have plenty of iron blocks. Now, let's go in here and have a look at our main subject for this episode. Ha ha ha. And that is our end island. So it's been a little while since I updated you guys, but every now and again on some live streams, I have been going in here, and even off stream or off camera, hi bud, I've been coming into this area and digging out part of the island. We have spawn-proofed the entire center here with giant rings, and if I can get into the air, you can see that a decent amount of it is done. But now we have the outside edges that are, well, they're pretty thick. So if we pop down here, you can see that I've already had a crack at using some TNT to clear it out. So this is a pretty decent way to get rid of a lot of blocks at once. I could use a TNT duper, but personally, I don't really want to do that. I want to see if I can achieve this without using exploits or, I wouldn't say cheats, because I think it is something that has become fairly normal, but for me, it just feels a little bit cheap to do it that way. I'd like to grind it out and make sure it seems legit. So, you can see there is a large section now to get rid of. And so we're going to go out to a desert. We're going to go grab a bunch of sand, convert it all into TNT, and basically I want to do this down the entire outside. I want to smooth it down so it's flat so that we have something to work with. We'll probably refill some of these areas over here so they come out to that area, and we'll have a nice workable and potentially spawn-proof island. So let's go prepare. First things first, we probably want to drop off a little bit of this end stone. So we'll come down in here and we need to make some shulker boxes, because if we're going out to the desert, we want to be able to bring back as much as we want. So I'm thinking 10 shulker boxes worth of sand, 14? 14 seems about right. Ooh, we're running low on shulker shells. So after we've done this project, we might need to go out to the end and do another raid. But for now, we will put together... I'm sure I have some chests somewhere. We'll put together a couple of those shulkers. We might dye them yellow so that we know that they're our sand shulkers. And then I have a desert that I found a little ways out. I've got chests somewhere, I swear. All right. There we go. That is what we're hopefully going to fill up with some sand. Now, this lonely little shovel, it's not going to cut it. So, I think what I want to do before we fly out there is test my luck. We might just temporarily put those in there. Is test my luck with some diamond tools. Now, I already have some that might be able to be combined, but the rest we'll probably need to do by ourselves. Thankfully, I should get some rockets first. Hold on. Thankfully, the new iron farm means trading for emeralds is so easy. So now I can come across here, grab a handful of iron, like so. May as well grab a little bit more even, just to get ourselves a decent supply. And we can walk over into here, even though they'll probably be sleeping. They'll get woken up when the zombie is exposed, and I can trade with them. We might heal this shovel up as well. But since it is nighttime, they won't refresh their trades. So once I trade with these guys, we'll sleep for the night and do a little bit more. I think I glitched him out. It's fine. Instead, we can head over to our original little trading hall here, and we can trade with these guys, heal up our shovel, and at the same time, we can grab a couple of spare of these. So I'm going to grab those 3. We can actually strip the enchantments off it. And as you can see, I've got a decent little supply going here now, which is nice. It's nice to finally have something that I can consistently gain emeralds from. We might grab a couple of books just so that we can get mending. Damn, that's expensive. May as well grab all of those. And now we can get to enchanting them up. Hopefully get silk touch on a lot of them, but at least with sand, it doesn't necessarily matter. So we can just go for a plain efficiency 4, unbreaking 3. Even that one would probably work to instant mine sand. So I'm going to see if I can get all of these enchanted up. We might turn a couple of them into netherite, just so that we have the extra durability. And I also plan on building up a decent stock of netherite tools for big projects. So we'll also enchant up some new pickaxes and bits and pieces down the line soon. For now, that shovel is fully healed up. We can put away a few of these emeralds. May as well store that in here as well. And then I'll come back to you once I've got a good supply. Yeah. Alright. We'll put these mending books away because I have 4 new, fully enchanted, well, efficiency 4, but you don't really need higher than that when you're using shovels. So fully enchanted diamond shovels and a spare one here as well. Just going to put that spare one away. We do have that one as well, which we could mend up, but we don't need it just yet. And let's grab the netherite, probably sleep, and then head over and turn these shovels into netherite shovels. I think we're almost ready. Pop over here, and oh, this is going to be satisfying. Oh yeah. So now we have 5 full netherite shovels ready to go. Beautiful. I'm going to do a little bit more trading. I might try and get a stack of Bottle of Enchantings just in case while we're out there we need to do the smallest amount of healing up of the shovels. I'm going to get myself all of those shulker boxes ready, and then we're going to head out that direction to our desert. Now we're really digging into our shulker shell supply here. I'm going to make 1 more shulker, and we might dye it black. And we're going to turn this one into our spare tool box. So in here we'll go those remaining there, plus we have a bunch of stuff in here as well. May as well even put the tridents too. So we have 2 fortune 3s with efficiency 5, and as well as a silk touch. So we have 2 of each, all ready to be used with a beacon. I also have a bunch of stuff down here, so we may as well grab all of that and put that away like that. One of these has a trident in it, yes, with loyalty on it, so we can actually put that away. And over here in our ocean rating box, yeah, there's my really good one. Cool. Some sand as well, may as well take that. So now we have a spare toolbox, which is perfect. That can go away in there. We might do a little bit of organizing of this stuff. The apples don't need to be in there. The shears don't need to be in there. We might keep 1. The ice doesn't need to be in there, but that looks alright. We'll put our remainder shulker shells in there, just in case we ever want to make up some extras. Grab a crafting table, and I'm just going to chuck this in here to deal with later. Oh dear. Inventory management. As you can see, I've used up all of my sand already for the little bit of demo work that I did in the end. So now it's time to grab our yellow shulker boxes. Probably a bed if we have one somewhere. We might grab the one that we've been using over near the iron farm, and we're good to go. Let's see if I can remember where it was. Ooh, there we go. It took me a bit to work out where it was. I knew it was near a Badlands. This is where I'm going to remove all of the sand for now. This is probably the closest, probably the closest desert that we have to our main base. The other one that I've found so far in this world is 10,000 blocks away. So for starters, I think we're going to work on this one. One thing needs to be done first. We'll grab our spare tools. We'll grab our diamond hoe. That was it? Not enough, but it'll do for now. It looks like it's just started to rain, but thankfully we are in a desert. We don't have to worry about that. Now, I'm going to pop into a time lapse. I'm going to try and fill up every single one of these shulker boxes. We'll see how we go, whether that happens or not, but hopefully we can. I'm actually going to do that on a live stream, and I know you guys aren't going to be able to catch that because this is in the past, but if you would like to catch behind the scenes stuff or just me playing Minecraft in different shapes and forms, head on over to twitch.tv/Bottletophornet. Alright, wish me luck, enjoy the time lapse, and I'll see you on the other side for hopefully a lot of demolition of the end island. Alright, enjoy! And welcome back, folks. So, when I finished up with that sand gathering, I actually came over here and AFK'd for a little bit. And it turns out, we had some lightning strikes. So I think all of these areas here that have been turned into dirt are lightning strikes, and our little dock down here has burnt to a crisp. So we may need to go around and put some some lightning rods on some of our buildings just to hopefully stop that from happening. But yeah, oh well. But at the end of the stream where I was gathering that sand, we did come back here and make ourselves a shulker box full of TNT. We used a little bit of it just to test it out, but we have plenty to go for this project out on the end. And then the AFK session that I just did, this is our sand. The AFK session I just did has filled up these, quite well. So I'm going to use all of this gunpowder as well, probably convert these 3 into TNT, and we'll leave this one as a backup for rockets and bits and pieces down the line. Speaking of rockets, I'll get myself a new stack. So I'm going to go get myself another shulker box. Probably make it pink because pink is the color of destruction. And then once I have myself set up with the TNT, we're going to head over and pop into another time lapse of trying to destroy the end island. So if I make myself a little bit of red dye, grab myself a little bit of white dye, we can make some pink, and we have ourselves a second pink shulker box. Beautiful. Pink stuff can go away here. So, a little bit of a crafting moment for me. It does take a little bit of time to craft up all this TNT, but we should be able to fill up probably a second shulker box, and I like to think that 2 shulker boxes should be enough. I hope so. So we're going to do that. We'll put away some of this random junk, and we will grab a bunch of sand. It takes 4 per stack of TNT. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's start the process. All right. So now we have 2 entire shulker boxes worth of TNT, plus a little bit more. I can remove a little bit more of these shulkers here, but we still have plenty to go for more in the future. We could easily make an entire shulker box more, and then a little bit as well. Although we're going to run out of gunpowder before we do that. So that's one way to get rid of 2.5 double chests worth of gunpowder. But that's good. That should be more than enough for what we want to do. And we put that away there. The next thing on the list is probably to get ourselves a bunch of flint and steel. And sleep. I definitely need to make myself a bit of a permanent bedroom because the amount of times I just fly to random places where I know there's a bed is getting out of hand. But we'll go put away those yellow shulker boxes and we'll grab a bit of the flint that we already have. Nice. So what I'm thinking is I might actually make up some Unbreaking 3 flint and steel. Just because it'll take up less space in our inventory. Doesn't matter, we can use a little bit of our levels for this. And we have plenty of iron. But it just kind of makes sense to, oh, this is working away lovely, to make up a bunch of them like that. So we'll pop across to here where I have an Unbreaking 3 villager, quickly grab a couple of books, and we'll make 5. Yeah, we'll make 6. 6 should do. And while we're here, we may as well get a couple of levels for the enchanting. Plus we'll heal up this pick. Beautiful. So we'll fly over to base where I know I have a couple of anvils. We'll make up 5 of these. And it seems ridiculous, but we will make... Wait, I did say 6, didn't I? Damn it. We'll make up a bunch of flint and steels with Unbreaking on it. Because we're going to be spamming the TNT... Wait, multi-shot? Did I put multi-shot? Huh. I think I've made a mistake. Whoops, that's okay. We will just disenchant those, and we'll grab 1 more of the Unbreaking. I must have purchased... Yeah, I did. Silly. Now we can do it. With 5, like I originally planned. Perfect. So we have plenty of flint and steel now. We're not going to have to worry about running out of that while we're blowing up all of the end island. I'm going to put this one half-broken one away, just because it'd be nice to have 1 spare in an emergency, even though I don't have an emergency end chest. There's one in the end, I'm sure. So with that, I've got plenty of food. We do have some spare food in our ender chest as well, and I think we're good to go. We've got plenty of rockets, we've got plenty of food, we've got plenty of TNT. Yeah. The only thing I might want to do is also try and get a bow with flame on it, because it could be nice to blow up some of the TNT from a distance and not have to worry about being super close and flying away as quick as possible. So, let's see. Do we have a flame bow? I might spend a little bit of time here, try and get a flame bow from killing these skeletons, and then I can combine that with my existing one here, gain back a little bit of durability, and maybe we get a knockback or something like that as well. Alright, let me do that, and then I'll see you guys at the end island. Alright, so I managed to get myself a flame bow, and I actually just made a brand new one. So now I have Infinity, Power 5, Unbreaking, and Flame. So a little bit of an upgrade from this, but we can always keep that and heal it up if we want to get just knockback and not have the flame on it. But I'll use the flame for lighting a lot of this stuff if I don't want to use my flint and steel. As you can see, I've actually done a little bit of work, and let's just test this out. Beautiful. On my stream, we put down some TNT just to check out how it goes, and you can see that I've done a little bit down there and torn that up a little bit. But hopefully, with the amount of TNT that we have, big chunks like this section over here should be gotten rid of quite easily. So I think I'm in for a bit of an explosive time. It's definitely possible that we'll damage some of this stuff up here, but hopefully we don't too bad. And with a bit of luck, by the end of this time lapse, I'll have a nicely shaped, well, maybe not so nicely shaped, but at least a nicely trimmed down end island. With that being said, I knew I had one of these here. So with that being said, yeah, wish me luck. Hopefully I don't die. Hopefully this goes pretty well. I'll try and get most of it into the time lapse, and then we'll have a look at what we want to do on this end island. The reason I'm just sort of transitioning over to the end island build for a little bit is because I want to make sure I have a nice experience farm going for the rest of the series. And so getting ourselves set up with the Enderman farm in the middle of here is going to be well worthwhile. So let's jump into that time lapse, and I'll see you on the other side. Enjoy. 25 hours. 25 hours of work is what that time lapse just represented. Multiple streams, multiple hours spent by myself. I am drained, but we don't have any Enderman. You have no idea how sick of Enderman I am. And they're just gone. It's so quiet. I can actually have my volume up once again. Welcome to a spawn-proofed end island. Ow. Let's have a bit of a look. Oh, except for the spawn platform there. This took so much effort. Oh my goodness. My poor pickaxes are all healed and then nearly killed and then healed again. I used up both of those shulkers of TNT and then went and made more and then went and made more and still ended up having to do most of it with the the pickaxes. I think I have a little bit left. That was how much I made, but at that point we were kind of ready to start cleaning it up along the edges, so I didn't want to use the TNT and risk breaking the edge. If we go over to my stats, 107,900 endstone. I would say at most 900 of that, not even that, 500 of that was dug up and used when we went out to the end for the first time. So it's safe to say that in this entire project, getting rid of the middle here and outside, we've dug, mined, purely mined, not even counting the tens and tens of thousands of blocks that we removed with TNT. 107,000 endstone. And it's not instant mineable. So I have really put in a lot of work for this one, which is partially why it's taken so long to release. I'm sorry for the delay. I know it's been a little while between episodes, even with the Vault Hunters in between the last and this, but it was worth it. I think for a couple of episodes, I'm going to take a break from the end. I have had enough. But over that time, as we're working on other episodes, I'm going to gather all the stuff that we need to re-summon the dragon. We're going to re-summon the dragon a bunch of times. He's going to blow up all of that spawn proofing there, and she'll probably get rid of some of the stuff around here as well, but I'm not too worried about that. She shouldn't get rid of the end stone. Once that's done, we can have all of those outer end island portals fully generated around the outside, hopefully in a lovely ring that is wider than what we have here. So you can see that one down next to my arm there. The rest of them are all going to be around that distance off the edge, and that means that in the future when we decide to do a big build, it's going to look incredible. Look at that. Wow. What we might do is also just put a little bit of light on there. God, that looks weird as you fly past it, zoomed in. But we'll put a little bit of light on that platform there so that we don't have to worry about any spawns. And we'll have all of this available to make our Enderman farm and a bunch of other fun stuff. For now, though, I need a break. I have been slaving away on this, working long, long days. Just, all I see is yellowy stone and Enderman. Luckily, the Endermen are gone. So with that, we're just going to have a nice quick outro. Thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, please leave a like, because this episode's taken like 35 hours plus to make. It's a lot of effort, and I really appreciate you guys showing the support and letting me know you like this. We'll be back with normal episodes again soon. We'll take a break from doing this and come back in an episode or two. And if you're here and you haven't subscribed already, consider subscribing. We've got plenty more cool stuff coming in the future. I'd like to thank my level 3 Patreon supporters. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate you, especially our new ones. I appreciate all the Patreon support so much. It's truly incredible. And until the next episode, I hope you guys take care of yourself. Oh boy. All right. See you guys. I'm gonna go sleep. Whoop.